with its animist statues, its faux 7-Eleven and YakDonald restaurants. Kagbeni is certainly one of the most atmospheric towns in the region. It's one of my favorite places. It's also the gateway to the restricted Upper Mustang region.
Kagbeni is one of the most interesting villages in all of Nepal, with its ancient Bonn Animist beliefs, statues, and a picturesque location in the Kala Gandaki Gorge. The Ghag in Kagbeni was once Ghag, meaning center, and it is, with the important Buddhist Hindu pilgrimage site Muktinath to the east and the town of Jomsom to the south. The beni in Kagbeni means confluence of two rivers. Where the Kala Gandaki and Jhong rivers meet is where the village sits. Before Tibetan Buddhism became the fabric of the culture of this region, people followed Bonn, another Tibetan religion. Bonn is an ancient shamanist religion with rituals, exorcisms, and talismans. Kagbeni still integrates the beliefs of Bonn in village life with these ghost eaters or Kennis that protect the town. I asked my friend Dara, the proprietor of YakDonald's hotel and restaurant, to explain what the statues do to protect Kagbeni and some of the other beliefs that Bonn followers hold.
I'm Dara, namaste. I'm from Kagbeni.
And you are the proprietor of
YakDonald's.
YakDonald.
Yeah.
Yes. And you also are a native of Kagbeni. You lived here?
Yeah, I born here.
Born here?
Yeah.
And Kagbeni is very unique because it has some of these pre-Buddhist Bonn statues that still exist that are hundreds of years old.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell us a little bit about some of them. And the first one we're at right now is the female.
Yeah.
So maybe you could give us a little bit of background about this particular statue and its meaning.
Okay. This is, we call is Kenny. It's we have two Kenny, one male and one female. This is female Kenny, and this is god of our village. Long time ago, this Kagbeni village was inside this wallet city, wallet town, and this also was around here because now this, because of this building, shift to here. And this is a god and ghost eater. We call Kenny ghost eater.
So this is a protector god.
Protector god, yeah.
And they're typically at the entrance or to the village.
Two villages here. We have two gates. One is northern and this is south side.
And you were saying because this particular statue is exposed to the elements, you have to paint it twice a year.
Yeah, we twice a year we paint and we ceremony, and we all villager people carry the inside the monastery books. Tengyu is a 108 books. We carry all the village, because of no more insect and good harvesting and protection of disaster. Yeah.
So this is a ritual that you do every year to ensure a good harvest.
Yeah.
No insects.
Yeah.
No disaster.
Yeah. And organic, we believe we don't put pesticides, medicine inside the field. We have organic.
So everybody that grows food here is all organic.
All organic, yeah. We don't use pesticides. We don't use chemical. Yeah. Yeah, this is the main entrance of Kagbeni. Everybody is living inside this wallet town, and nobody dare to build outside because they are very scared. Ghost will come out.
Okay, so nobody builds outside of this village because this is protected because of the ghost eaters.
Yeah. And this house is 3-story, and at that time is no space to build house. So everybody have to share the house. And like example, this is my house, and on the second floor is your house, and third floor is another owner, different owner, one location.
Okay.
And
so it's like an old-time apartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that time is if I don't have space house, so I go to you, I come to you, and I have to ask you, please, I want to build house on your top, and I have to give you some alcohol, one pot of chang. So we give you, then you will agree.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So some alcohol is exchanged.
Yeah. And about this small door, and everybody make a small door, and they believe at that time the ghost and jumbo, you know, the dead people die, jumbo.
Yes.
Jumbo, they come like this, and they don't know how to kneel down. So always come like this and knock his head and fell down. They are not able to enter.
Okay, so they made the door smaller because
Small,
they
yeah.
believe the ghost couldn't enter.
Yes.
They're too big.
Yeah. So this is a northern gate, one of the gate here, and this is a male Kenny. Yeah, ghost eater also.
This is probably the most famous deity or god, I think, in Kagbeni.
Yeah.
So can you give us a little background on this Kenny?
It's the same like a female guest, Kenny, and same things, male and female. And this is more especially is sometimes the family who doesn't have a children, and some they want son, and they come and pray and massage.
Really? Oh no! You just circumcised him.
And they pray here, and they trust. If someone wants children or they want son.
Yeah. So many people wanting a son in the
Yeah.
village.
This is we call it only churten.
So this is a chorten, but
Yeah.
it acts as a protection as well.
Yeah. This is we call kengi. Kengi means two leg, Kagbeni. Two leg like a human being shape, neck, head, stomach and wing, hands and leg. And this is more than 400 years old. And this is one of the main entrance of this village. At that time, long time ago, everybody have to enter this one. When you come from outside, you have to enter this. And when you exit, also exit from here. It means you are very clean. Some ghosts and bad things come with you. So they are not able to enter once you enter here.
So normally a chorten, when you walk by a chorten, you walk on the right side.
Right side, yeah.
But in this case, you actually walk underneath.
Underneath, yeah.
And that will cleanse you, get away the bad spirits.
Yes. And please follow me. And this. And I remember here the horse riding also. We can come here, but now it's changing because of many sands or many things. Horse also riding underneath.
So at one time, they used to be able to bring the horses through here too.
Yeah, I remember here. I do that.
But now it's too low.
Yeah, too low because of this. Yeah,
Settled,
because of its irrigation something. Yeah, and this mandala, old mandala. And the people die. The dead body, we bring here, and we tie it and make decoration. Like keep on saying, and doing. We make here the dead body, and we bring to there Kali Ghandaki river and give it to the vulture. Yeah.
So is that
This-
is the sky burial that's still done today?
But now no.
No.
Now we are born.
We burn the
Yeah.
body, but this is old time.
Yeah.
You used to bring the
Bring here.
body here,
Yeah.
and then take to Kala Gandaki Gorge.
Yeah.
And do the sky burial
Yeah.
with the vulture.
Yeah.
But no longer.
No. It is 25 years ago.
I asked Dara, who runs the famous restaurant and hotel of Kagbeni, why the name YakDonald.
Because this region, I have to give some yak variety food, like yak burger, yak steak, yak momo, something.
So let's make things clear to people that when people
And-
think of YakDonald's, they might think of McDonald's.
Yeah.
But this is not a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
This is I've eaten here. The food is delicious. So tell me a little bit about the food and how you serve it and what you believe in.
One thing, the name is YakDonald. People make attention. I just want to make attention. Hey, what, YakDonald, McDonald's. First thing is this one, and second, I have to give all the food organic. I have to service organic food. I don't use a can and not using
So it's
packing.
all fresh food. It's all you try to buy as much or use as much local food as
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, yes, right.
So, for instance, rice doesn't grow here. You have to bring rice from
Yeah,
Pokhara.
yeah.
But you use a lot of barley,
Barley, buckwheat, yeah. Potato here, apple crumble here.
and apples, of course, are grown here. So you use a lot of apples in baking and cooking as well.
Yeah.
And I've tried the bread that you made here.
Yeah.
The whole wheat bread.
Whole wheat is from here.
And it's ground from a mill that
Mill,
you showed me.
yes.
And it's very, very delicious.
Yeah.
And so is the champa. It's so good.
Yeah.
It was time to leave Kagbeni and head for Jomsom, the final stop for my Annapurna Circuit Trek. At roughly 3 hours, it was a light trekking day. The impressive Kali Ghandaki Gorge, some believe the deepest in the world, has been an ancient trade route between Tibet and India for centuries. Kagbeni is one of my favorite villages in Nepal, but we needed to get out of the gate by 8:30 so we could beat most of the winds that pick up by late morning. With a clear start to the day, we were able to enjoy magnificent views of Nilgiri North at 7,061 meters, the highest of the three peaks of the Nilgiri Himal. Horses are used to carry loads as well as for tourist groups wanting to enjoy the Upper Mustang on horseback rather than by walking. Mountain biking has also become a popular way to see the region. Upper Mustang is considered one of the easier treks of Nepal. As we approached Jomsom, the winds had started to pick up. Flights from and to Jomsom Airport are only scheduled in the early morning, as the winds are too dangerous for air travel later in the day. Like most visitors these days, I'm ending my Annapurna trek at Jomsom with a flight back to Pokhara. Jomsom is the gateway to Mustang and the Upper Mustang, as well as Muktinath. Most people just pass through the village. There's monasteries to visit and some wonderful views of Nilgiri and Dhaulagiri to enjoy, and little shops and markets. But for most people stopping here for the night, it's a place to chill and rest after or before a big trek. I was quite happy having lunch, settling into my lodge, then going for a walk around the village later in the afternoon and enjoying the sunset over Nilgiri. The next morning, a little traffic jam on the way to the airport and a charming way to end my visit. Then it's time for checking in and ending the Annapurna Circuit Trek. There are more adventurous and challenging regions for trekking, but for an overall experience of walking through brilliant landscapes, appreciating the diverse culture and people of Nepal, and comfortable, friendly lodges, the Annapurna Circuit won't disappoint. Even as the region develops with more roads and infrastructure, I still believe it lives up to its reputation as one of the world's greatest treks.